In fact, the gong sounds. They're off and racing in the first. Falero began well towards the inside. Mexican Sage and Grimsdorf out nicely with Coronel deep out on the course. They're followed by Bouncing Rhythm as they settle down into stride. Gilligan had dropped out to be last of all as they reached the first of 14 fences. Zephyr Jack about fourth last, didn't handle it all that well. And it's Grimsdorf the Grey, the leader, coming up towards the second fence. Over it he goes for Brett Scott, narrowly in front of Denny Boy down on the inside. And with those is our Aura in the red colours settling down in third when they swing into the lane the first occasion. Bouncing Rhythm back on the rails as fourth. They're followed by Mexican Sage over on the outside of him, and then Falero and Ben Dancer over this one. Gilligan going right through on the inside, followed by Houdini Robe out wide around Falero, and then Zephyr Jack when they leap this one. Behind them Coronel, and he's being followed by River Tough and Shenton Street. So they come down to the fifth fence in the race now, and Grimsdorf leaping it well. The Grey leads out, coming up towards the next one in the race. Our Aura in second placing on the outside. He's inclined to wrap the top of it. Denny Boy is third. 3 lengths behind these leading horses, followed by Mexican Sage, Bouncing Rhythm. About a length to Ben Dancer when they go to the seventh fence in the race. He's followed then by Houdini Robe, Falero, Zephyr Jack. A length to Gilligan going through on the inside. Back behind those horses then is Pomcell, Coronel, River Tough and Shenton Street as last of all. So half the jumping is complete and they head out of the straight now. About 2,000 metres to go and the big hill looming in the back straight, and Grimsdorf is the leader. At his steeplechase debut, he leads out by a length and a half. Our Aura is second, and third placing is Mexican Sage. 2.5 to Denny Boy, 1 to Bouncing Rhythm, Ben Dancer, a length and a half to Zephyr Jack. Gilligan on the inside of him. Couple of lengths to Falero. He's being followed further back, or Pomcell I should say, and then there's 2 lengths to Coronel with a break. Falero, Shenton Street and River Tough. Here's a double at the foot of the hill now, and Grimsdorf over it in front. He leapt it well. Second is Bouncing Rhythm jumping it. On the outside is Our Aura, and Gilligan's got right up behind them in fourth place, and Grimsdorf didn't handle that one well. He dipped on his nose. Next Mexican Sage, 2 or 3 lengths further back, Ben Dancer, followed then by Zephyr Jack, 1 to Denny Boy, then Pomcell, Coronel, Shenton Street starting a run around at 1,400 to go, with a gap to River Tough and a bad last for Falero. At the double up on top of the hill now, Grimsdorf over it in front of Our Aura, and just behind those horses, Bouncing Rhythm, a length and a half to Gilligan as they go to the second of the double up there. Gilligan fourth, followed by Ben Dancer, Zephyr Jack under pressure, Mexican Sage going forward around it with a break then to Denny Boy, Coronel and Shenton Street. And a long break to Pomcell and River Tough, and Falero as a distant last. About 1,000 metres to go. Back past where they started from almost. Our Aura has a crack at the leader Grimsdorf, who still holds the narrow lead as they came back towards the course proper, and a double coming up down the side. Grimsdorf from Our Aura. Bouncing Rhythm third and Gilligan fourth on the outside as they come to the third last one now. Oh, and Our Aura's taken a fall at that one. He's quickly to his feet, the horse. Grimsdorf in front of Bouncing Rhythm and Gilligan. Over the third last one, Bouncing Rhythm coming after the leader, goes through on the inside of him when they come to the home turn, and they kick away to Gilligan. Then Ben Dancer fourth, followed by Zephyr Jack, and then Mexican Sage and Coronel. Bouncing Rhythm got up on the inside of Grimsdorf, and they kick away on Gilligan. Now there's 1 to jump. Bouncing Rhythm the inside, and Grimsdorf come to the last and measure it together. Bouncing Rhythm on the inside, perhaps going home the better from Grimsdorf, and then Gilligan and a gap to Ben Dancer. But Bouncing Rhythm has broken away at the 200 metre mark now. Bouncing Rhythm and Adrian Garraway going clear from Grimsdorf. Gilligan holding third, and Bouncing Rhythm at his chase debut takes it out from Grimsdorf by about 4 lengths. Third is Gilligan in front of Ben Dancer, Coronel, then Mexican Sage, Shenton Street, River Tough, followed by Zephyr Jack with a break to Denny Boy, a long break to Pomcell and Falero, finishing together at the tail of the field with the riderless Our Aura going over the line, and Houdini Robe lost its rider on the flat about the 50. Just about right to go. Our Dane Rack comes up into the stalls now. Odd to move in, and we wait Storm Edition and Umagoa, and they'll be right to run in the second of the afternoon. Storm Edition to move in and complete the lineup now, and we'll have them ready to go in the second of the day, 1,300. Key to My Dreams on the inside. They're just about right to break now. Off they go. Key to My Dreams began well. Prince Binbara dropped out to the tail early. Grand Parade first out from Key to My Dreams. Persian Empire improving to third. Scarlet Sling over on the outside goes up now, and then came Golden Vista, being followed further back by Humphrey Go-Kart on the rail, and then came the Iron Pike, a couple of lengths to Storm Edition out wide, followed then by just between horses Skylight Jimmy, and over on the rails as Grampians, followed by Odd and Classic Kid. Our Danerac the outside from Prince Binbara, Troubadour and Umagoa last of all. Off the back and Key to My Dreams by a length, Grand Parade. A length and a half to Golden Vista, travelling up wide. Humphrey Go-Kart on the rails and Scarlet Sling in the centre. One to Persian Empire, and they're followed by the Iron Pike, and 2 lengths further back as Skylight Jimmy. Then came Storm Edition on the outside. Grampians back on the fence. Classic Kid towards the end of the field from our Danerac and Odd. Prince Binbara and Umagoa last cornering. Key to My Dreams headed off by Grand Parade. Scarlet Sling pulled to the outside, running on pretty well from Humphrey Go-Kart. The Iron Pike coming home well. Storm Edition out wide. Troubadour the deepest runner, but Little Grand Parade near the 200 metre mark, a couple in front. Storm Edition running to second, followed by behind those Troubadour running on fairly well from the Iron Pike, but Grand Parade in front. Storm Edition trying hard. Grand Parade in front though, and Grand Parade wins it from Storm Edition. Now the Iron Pike, or running on well, Prince Binbara from last for the minor end of the prize, clear of Troubadour. Umagoa made some ground from our Danerac Humphrey Go-Kart. They were trailed by Skylight Jimmy, and then the Grampians over on the inside. Umagoa, Scarlet Sling, Persian Empire weakening badly. Golden Vista towards the end, followed by Odd, Classic Kid, and Key to My Dreams dropped out to finish at the tail of the field. Number 1, Grand Parade, proving to be a bit too good. This nippy little fellow, ridden by Brian. Closed again in front of Ocean Fast. Just about right to go. Fizzy Lizzie moved in, and Piavonic drawn near the outside. Smile with Style will be the last to go into the stalls. Just about right to go. Piavonic at 360 to favourite. Drawn 1 from the outside. Off they go. Piavonic out fairly. Fizzy Lizzie jumped okay. Pedot was away quickly. Starlight Dream out nicely. Lady Tiango is showing pace down towards the inside, and so is Bit of Bliss. But Ocean Fast has no dash and settles a clear last. Heading to the 700, Piavonic out wide on the course. A narrow leader from Bit of Bliss. Pedot there. Hunger Strike handy to them with Lady Tiango and Bell Kenner holding onto the rails. Just behind those is Recollection and Gold Moment on the fence, being followed by Starlight Dream wide out. Then Canella, a further back in the field then as they corner Fizzy Lizzie, a long way from them into the straight from Darlin Clementine. Smile with Style, Ocean Fast goes up on the fence. Piavonic at the 300 metres now. Work to the front, kicked out by a length and a half on Hunger Strike. Pedot, Bell Kenner struggling, Gold Moment on the rail. Starlight Dream, Fizzy Lizzie is coming home fairly well, but Piavonic well clear with 100 to go. Darlin Clementine coming home. Piavonic in front of Fizzy Lizzie, Darlin Clementine, and Piavonic takes it out. Piavonic is a comfortable winner from Fizzy Lizzie and Darlin Clementine. In behind those to finish then was Recollection, followed then by Starlight Dream. A riderless one there. I think Canella lost the rider late in the straight. Ocean Fast made up a little bit of ground, followed by Pedot and Belkenna. Gold Moment. They were trailed further back in the field by Smile with Style, one of the last there. Starlight Dream, Lady Tiangar, and also Hunger Strike, which weakened in the run home. Yes, it was Canella which lost the rider. Went down about 300 from home, and he's okay. He's walking across the track there, Lincoln Coffee. Just another all in. $1.90 for the favourite. Ready to break. Light flashing away down on the inside. Fairy Garden stands well. Line a little bit of movement towards the middle there. Star Spell getting edgy, so is General Feelgood. Off they go. And the starter sent them away pretty well. One of the first out is Arnold's Gold from Miss Charmer. Trillion Star is going forward. Lord Mayor also on the improve with Direction showing some pace as they settle down now. And go to the pace the first time with Umalara about the middle of the field now. Omni Walker's moving up on the outside to put some pressure to Trillion Star, turning out of the straight with Directions third. Lord Mayor trapped a little wide around Miss Charmer. Arnold's Gold back on the fence, turning out of the straight. Then Umalara outside Fairy Garden. Regal Saab, Merlin's Law, Star Spell, Schmooter next to last, and General Feelgood on the rail by the 1600. And Trillion Star is a comfortable leader into the back now, about 2 lengths to Lord Mayor, moving up to second on the outside, closes the gap to a length. length. Omni Walk travels third on the fence, and then Directions. Arnold's Gold is fifth to rail. A length and a half or two, Miss Charmer, Fairy Garden. Next, Umalara. Couple of lengths behind those horses, Regal Saab, followed by Merlin's Law. Star Spellers around those, and then 2 lengths, General Feel Good towards the tail end, and Schmooter is last of all as they run past the 1200 metres. Trillion Star led. Lord Mayor 3/4 away. Omni Walk a length and a half away third. One Directions, Arnold's Gold. 2 Miss Charmer, Fairy Garden. There's General Feel Good starting a run around the outside from Star Spell. Umalara. Next to her, 1,000 metres to go is Merlin's Law from Regal Saab, and Schmooter whipped the field in. About to run off the back near the 800, Trillion Star. 3/4 to Lord Mayor, a length to Omni Walk, One Directions. Arnold's Gold on the inside, General Feelgood improving outside it, then Miss Charmer. Followed by Star Spell, Fairy Garden, Wonder Umalara, Merlin's Law, second last Schmooter, and Regal Saber's last coming down towards the home turn. At the 600 metres, Trillion Star nearly joined by Lord Mayor. Omni Walk about to have a crack at them. Has had a beautiful run. Arnold's Gold gets up behind the pace, and then Directions, General Feelgood as they corner. Oh, Star Spell slipped and lost ground quickly. Umalara is trying to get into the clear, is so now, and is unwinding her run. At the 300 metres, Omni Walk moved up fast and dashed to the lead. Miss Chalmers coming after her. Arnold's Gold through on the inside. Umalara starting to wind up, but she's about 4 lengths off them. It's now Miss Charmer taking Umalara. 100 metres to go. Miss Charmer draws a neck in front. She's home. She's pulling clear, and Miss Charmer wins it from Omni Walk by 3/4. Photo third. Perhaps Lord Mayor's held Umalara. Arnold's Gold on the inside weakening, and then came Directions, followed by Schmooter, Fairy Garden, General Feel Good and Merlin's Law. Behind them, Trillion Star, Star Spell, who nearly came down around the home turn, and Regal Saab was last to greet the judge. Miss Charmer takes it out, ridden by Darren Gauci. Number 8, Miss Charmer. 2:18.1 the time as we await the placings to go into the frame. It's Miss Charmer, Darren Guild will be locked away for the Zambari handicap. Race number 5, Skilling to move in. Rancho Red now trotting up to the gates. Skilling coming up. Cotton on Fly, the inside runner. All in now, ready to break. All clears through, and they're off immediately. Cotton on Fly a little slow, and Cool Prince got back there as well. Veering first out from Typhoon Barney, Bundalagua. Rancho Red is going forward as they settle into stride. Rancho Red cuts them off and leads from Veering. Typhoon Barney third, Wonder the Grey, Bundalagua, Warrisan, and then Dilo Band wider. A length Connive, followed Mancini's Magic, Skilling out deeper. A length and a half behind those horses. Cool Prince going through on the inside is at the head of the others, Cotton on Flyer, and they're followed by Hot Taste, Eastern Court, Evocative, Ramalpa, and Biscagogo last. Down the hill, 700 to run, and the leader is Rancho Red. 3/4 on Veering. Typhoon Barney third, Warrisan a neck away fourth, the inside from Bundalagua. As they came near to the home turn, Dilo Band is on the outside of those, and then Skilling, Mancini's Magic, Cotton on Flyer, followed by Connive, Hot Taste, Eastern Court. Towards the end is Cool Prince the rail, followed by Evocative and Ramalpa and Biscagogo. Into the straight now, below the 400, Rancho Red being tackled by Veering. Wider out, Skilling is coming home well. Typhoon Barney is pushing through as well, and then Mancini's Magic. Skilling hit the front at the 200 from Veering, Typhoon Barney, Mancini's Magic. Cotton on Flyer coming home, but Skilling's booted clear. He's 2 in front of a wall of horses, including Cotton on Flyer and Connive, but Skilling easily. Skilling beat Connive and Cotton on Flyer. Mancini's Magic close up. Typhoon Barney is with them with Eastern Court and Dilo Band. It's a real blanket finish, as betting suggests, in behind that winner. Bundalagua was next from Veering, Hot Taste, then Cool Prince, Evocative, Biscagogo, Rancho Red, Warrisan towards the end of the field in company with Ramalpa. Skilling is the winner, and he's maintained an unbeaten form line on dry grip. Just about right to go. All clears through. They're set and racing. Eagle Express out okay. Scenic Talk jumped well. Golden Finale and Straits Code the first couple to bounce out. Now Scenic Talk hunts through on the inside to nearly join the leader. Eagle Express is up there as well. They settle fully. Scenic Talk on the rail from Straits Code second the outside and Eagle Express is third. Then Golden Finale fourth on the outside. A length to Uncovered, followed by Hindi Road over on the inside of Attila Lass. Regal Royal is next in the field over on the outside, trapped about 3 wide. Star Rise is on the fence from Success Story. Blue turns to grey and Self-Indulged on the outside last of all. Straits Code had been pulling, so has been allowed to bowl to the front. Golden Finale goes to second and Scenic Talk now back third on the rail. One to Eagle Express, who settled down nicely fourth on the outside. One to Hindi Road. Uncovered is deep with Attila Lass in the centre. 2 lengths Regal Royal. Self-Indulged very wide. Star Rise back on the fence from Success Story. And Blue turns to grey as last a dozen from the leader. That's Straits Code heading to the 600. He's lengthened the break a couple of lengths or more. Golden Finale is second. Eagle Express is third on the outside. Then Scenic Talk Uncovered. Attila Lass back on the inside about 6 turning from Self-Indulged. Hendy Road. Well back in the field then is Blue turns to grey, pulled to the outside. Straits Code kicked at the 400. 3 lengths in front. Scenic Talk running on well. Eagle Express coming down the outside and then came Uncovered. And next to Attila Lass. Straits Code against the rail in front. Eagle Express trying hard coming after it with Uncovered and Attila Lass. Straits Code 100 out in front, but Uncovered and Eagle Express are coming after it. Straits Code tackled by Uncovered. Uncovered went home the best. Uncovered beat Straits Code with Eagle Express third. Then Self-Indulged and Attila Lass together from Blue turns to grey. Scenic Talk, they were followed further back by Success Story, Regal Royal, Star Rise and Golden Finale, with the Hendy Road dropping out to last. Uncovered has finished the better on the outside, ridden by Nash Rubitter. Number 5, Uncovered. Now to link in. Field of 16 here. Kahuna King approaching the gates. Goes into the stalls now and they're set to go. Domination has the inside. The all clears through. They're off at the 1300. Arabian Magic and Mr. Donizetti, the first couple to bounce out, headed immediately by Mandela. Blue Chip was away well with Kaylee Edition, and Double Helix is going forward. Mandela leads, settling into stride, and he's about a length in front. Double Helix goes to second with Arabian Magic. Third outside Blue Chip. Kaylee Edition is next. 2 to Gulfstream, Mr. Donizetti, and Domination between horses. Couple of lengths to Countdown, Christian Ladd and Frappe together. Then 2 lengths Kahuna King and Mowat Man, followed then by Mr. Selby as they run off the back straight with a gap in the field of about 3 lengths to At the Wheel and Stolly. Mandela leads down the hill at the 650. A length to Double Helix. A length Arabian Magic. Grays 1, 2, 3, 600 out. Blue Chip the rail, followed by Kaylee Edition. Gulfstream coming around the outside from Domination. Countdown very wide at the corner from Mr. Donizetti and Frappe. Then Christian Ladd a fair way back on the rails as they corner from Mowat Man. Into the straight now, and it's Mandela at the 400, tackled by Double Helix, who hasn't been let go. Then came Arabian Magic, called on by Rowilla, who's looking for a treble. Double Helix now at the 200 metre mark, a length and a half in front. Arabian Magic trying hard. Double Helix the leader for Gat. Kicked by 2, Arabian Magic, can't reach him, and Double Helix takes it out first up. Double Helix from Arabian Magic. Kaylee Edition coming home, might grab third from Christian Ladd and Mandela. They're trailed by Mowat Man, and back behind them then Countdown, followed by Domination, Frappe, and then Blue Chip, Kahuna King, Mr. Donizetti, Mr. Selby, followed by Stolly and Gulfstream back at the tail of the field. Well, he was travelling a long way from home, and he scored a very strong and comfortable win. Number 1 run in the final event. Yangtze River number 5 now $4.40. Belle Reeve at $5.70. Viennetta $5.80. Light flashing away. An attendant down there with Bentel Sharon. He'll just climb out of the way, and that should complete the lineup here. Belong on the outside. Priceless Ruby has the number 1 stall. Away they go. And let's see the first to bounce out. Belle Reeve near the outside from Yuma Zuma. Little Miss Echo pushing up. Yangtze River's going to be prominent, settling into stride, and they're followed by Hiawatha Princess and Perfect Lady, followed by Viennetta. Bentel Sharon must have missed the start. because she's 6 lengths off the second last one. 1100 metres to go. Yuma Zuma is the leader. Little Miss Echo's second, and Yangtze River beautifully placed third the outside. One further back is Priceless Ruby, fourth on the rails, and then a length and a half to Belle Reeve. She's followed Hiawatha Princess, Power Packs. One to Perfect Lady the outside from Spring Hill Express, Belong. Viennetta second last and 3 wide, and 3 to 4 lengths to Betel Sharon. Yuma Zuma at the 800 metres runs them down the hill. 2 lengths Little Miss Echo. 2 lengths away in the field Yangtze River, Priceless Ruby on the rail. Another 2 lengths further back is Perfect Lady going to fifth out wide from Belle Reeve and Power Packs. Then Hiawatha Princess, Spring Hill Express and Belong, and 2.5 lengths to Betel Sharon last of all. Yuma Zuma at the 500 swings the corner in front. Little Miss Echo is second when they swing around the turn. Yangtze River's called on for the run now, 3 or 4 wide, and then Priceless Ruby, who can go through between horses if good enough, from Perfect Lady, Power Packs, and then Belle Reeve with Viennetta coming down the outside. It's now Little Miss Echo taking the lead. Yangtze River's trying hard. Little Miss Echo below the 200, 2 lengths in front of Yangtze River. Viennetta starting to close. It's Little Miss Echo in front. Yangtze River trying hard. Little Miss Echo's giving plenty. Little Miss Echo from Yangtze River and Priceless Ruby in a photo. Just behind those then was Spring Hill Express, and Betel Sharon's made up a lot of ground through on the inside. They were followed further back in the field by Belle Reeve, who wasn't far away at the finish from Yuma Zuma. Belong out wider with Hiawatha Princess, and Perfect Lady towards the tail end of the field. Back there with Spring Hill Express and Power Packs would have been one of the last to go over the line. Number 4, Little Miss Echo, ridden by Eddie Wilkinson, wins the Just Topic Handicap. Number 4, the winner, in the time of 1:31.3. Minor placings are between Yangtze River and Priceless Ruby, but Little Miss